Market timing is the single most important thing investors need to make money in the stock market. But even a beginning investor will tell you that trying to predict the stock market is a fool's errand. Most experts agree that trying to predict when the stock market will go up or down is impossible. The reason? They don't understand the stock market and what makes it move up and down. So they say timing the stock market can't be done. But can it be predicted? Yes. And we are the masters at market timing for over 40 years. Think about this for 1 second. If you were a buy and hold investor and bought the S&P 500 on September 2014, you are up about 90 points in almost 2 years. The S&P 500 has made 12 major swings totaling over 2,300 points since that exact time period. Imagine positioning your portfolio or your client's portfolio ahead of just half of these huge swings. Imagine how much money you would have made if you knew the exact dates the S&P was going to reverse weeks in advance. Woody Dorsey has identified exact top and bottom dates in the S&P 500 that have totaled more than 1,400 S&P points. So can the markets be predicted? Yes, it can. And nobody does it better than Woody Dorsey. Human emotions are what move the stock market up and down. When investors feel good about the stock market, they buy. When they feel worried or concerned about the stock market, they sell. Unfortunately, once a majority feels the same way about the direction of the stock market, the trend is about to change because the majority will always be wrong, which is a proven fact. Investor sentiment moves in cycles, and these cycles repeat over and over again. Every trend reversal that takes place at sentiment extremes, and the majority is always wrong. As one of the pioneers of tracking investor sentiment, Woody Dorsey understands how these sentiment cycles work. By tracking and charting sentiment cycles and combining them with technical timing indicators, Woody can predict exact market reversal dates weeks in advance. He has identified exact market tops and bottom dates in the S&P 500 that have totaled over 1,400 points. As one of the top market timers in the world, Woody has been advising some of the largest financial institutions in the world for over 40 years. Using his sentiment cycles and predicting market reversals weeks in advance at an astonishing accurate rate. The organizations and investors that Woody has worked with over his 40-year career have literally made millions of dollars. Imagine if you knew in advance that the stock market was going to crash in September 2014. Well, our subscribers did know, as Woody informed readers in August, to be ready for a black hole drop that will take place between September 18th and the 21st. The S&P 500 topped out on September 19th and dropped 200 points in less than a month. But that wasn't all. Woody also predicted the low date would come on October 14th and the S&P would rally hard. October 15th, the S&P bottomed and went up over 360 points. These two calls alone have made his clients over 560 points in less than 3 months. He has since called exact market reversal dates for over 1,400 S&P 500 points since that September 2014 black hole call. Imagine for just one moment if you were to determine when the market trends were going to reverse weeks in advance. With Woody Dorsey's weekly newsletter, Sentiment Timing, you'll get that information that corporations have paid literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for. This is the information that can literally make you unlimited amounts of money in the stock market. If you were one of the first 100 subscribers, you'll be able to receive Woody Dorsey's Sentiment Timing newsletter and get the advice that the greatest market timer in the world has ever seen. Advice that will allow you to know what the markets are going to do even when they're going to reverse literally weeks in advance. Want some even better news? You can test drive Woody's newsletter right now for just $99.99 for the first 2 months. That's right. For an extremely limited amount of time, and only if you were one of the first 100 subscribers, you'll be able to get access to the information that major corporations have convened for over 40 years from one of the sharpest, most accurate market timers in the world. For the first for just $99 for the first 2 months. So stop imagining what it would be like if you can time the market, know market trends months in advance, and make unlimited amounts of money in the stock market. And make the choice today to make it reality. Sign up by clicking on the button below and get the newsletter that will change your life.